Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Natalie, the co-founder of Buddy, and today I'll show you how the platform works. Wholesale businesses use Buddy for a couple different reasons: to manage your wholesale orders directly in the Buddy system, automate your sales operations to an ERP tool, or automatically create invoices through QuickBooks. So most POs come in through a couple of different ways, either through email, different channels like WhatsApp, text messages, phone calls, or EDI. And today we'll focus mainly on any POs coming in through emails. The Buddy can take any type of format that comes in, whether it is email body, PDFs, HTML, screenshots, etc. Every account has a designated email address that you can use. You just have to go click on your username, go to organization, and under the organization tab, you will see this email receiving address. This is the email address that is designated for your account. So all you have to do is copy this email address and forward this directly to Buddy. So copy this and click send. This will take around a minute. We will also notify you once the purchase order is in Buddy. There are also a couple different ways you can send this information to Buddy. If you have one-off purchase orders, you can always drag it into the system directly, like this. So it is currently processing. Or you can also manually create an order, say if you receive a text message and you don't want to send this to an email or etc. And if we go back to the email, you'll also see that we notify you when the order starts processing and when it finishes. Now I want to take you through this platform. Once you get into this dashboard, there is a section called Action Items. This is basically where you'll review all your orders to make sure the data that Buddy automatically pulled in is correct. And there is normally a variance from 70% to 95%. And this is due to a couple different factors. Every purchase order looks different. It can be as detailed as a PO like this one, where you have all your information, including the item type, the unit per cases, the pricing, the total amount. So this is a very comprehensive purchase order. However, you also get orders like this, where there is no pricing information and there's limited information whether this is a case versus a unit. And so in this case, Buddy will take its best guess and pull in the information. And it will also tell you how accurate it thinks the match is. So in this case, because the product name doesn't match the product database, it tells you, hey, this is a 50% match. Please make sure that the product is accurate before moving forward. On this review page, there is a button on top right. Once you click on it, you can view side by side to make sure that the data is accurate. So all you have to do is click on it and select, which this is the one that was accurately selected by Buddy. And from here, you can click approve. Once it's approved, it automatically gets sent to the sales order database. And from here, this is where you can start tracking your purchase orders or do different actions upon it. In this actions column, if you click on this 3 dots, this is customized based on your business needs. Some businesses might want to send their orders to Shopify or send it to QuickBooks by order. There's also a way to export your orders by order or line item. You can also select multiple different orders and action upon it. Now, I want to share more about how the system actually works and how you can fully utilize it. When it comes to setting up products, we have a concept of product hierarchy. Let's take this cake batter protein bar as an example. there we have a concept of inner in case. So you can always add a new variant. Click here. IN means inner, CS means case, EA means each. And you can type in what your SKU name is, variant name, and the associated prices. If you click into the product, you can also see what the packaging hierarchy is. So in this case, there are 6 eaches, so 6 units of bars in each case. I'm sharing this because this helps influence what SKUs Buddy pulls in. For example, if your purchase order only says cake batter protein bar, we don't know what packaging they are ordering in. If there is a $100 on the PO, then we will pull in the case instead of the unit level. Now let's take a look at companies. We have a concept of child and parent. Normally, parent is where we will be billing the customer at, and child, which is all the locations where you'll be shipping your product to. Next, I'd like to show you the customizations you can do to the Buddy platform. Let's click into sales order. The first part you see is order rules. So every time when we pull in a purchase order, we will prioritize this order rule first. So for example, you can assign contacts to certain orders. You can default payment terms. And we also have a concept of product restriction for different stock locations. If you're using Buddy purely for sales automation into your ERP or accounting tools, this is pretty much it as the demo. You can reach out to us directly so we can understand how we can support you. In general, we can only integrate with platforms that have an API. If not, let's say you're using an on-prem solution, the best workaround is to export a CSV file and push the data directly into your system. That alone should save you a lot of time. Next, I want to show people that want to use our platform for order management some more fun things. When it comes to a purchase order, there are many different fields, and you can customize the look of your dashboard via this button here. You can swap around different rows that are more important to you, but bring in billing addresses or different dates that you plan to use, including acknowledgement dates, planned ship dates, actual ship dates, etc. There's also a view here where you can view it by product. If you click this arrow, it shows you exactly what products are in this purchase order. Lastly, you can also use this board to understand what is in review, what is open, and what has to be done. You can drag it around, so it's easier than hopping directly into the PO itself and making the update. For the order management side of things, you can also filter by different purchase orders, and there are all these fields here to help you manage your order more effectively. On the right, we have something called a timeline. So every time something changes in the sales order, let's say we select stock location, it would show up in this timeline. You can also tag your team and let them know what's going on with an order. We also have sales reports that you can use. Let's pull it back to last year. So you can have a high-level overview of how your orders are doing. Lastly, you can also upload any documents related to a purchase order under this document section. All you have to do is drag it in and it will upload. And under types, you can select what it is, whether it's an invoice or other types of documents. So when it comes to auditing, you have everything in one place. That's it. I hope this demo was helpful. If you have any questions, please reach out to hello@usebuddy.io and we can hop on a call so you can learn more. Thank you.